Hi, I'm Michelle.
And I'm Bill.
We are the Wrestling team, selling beaded and stainless steel chain jewelry, highlighting and fitness and women's competition pieces. I can even custom just for you. Check us out
at BrentBling.com.
How you doing, everybody? This is Jimmy the Bull at MuscleMaster.com. I'm here today to share with you my personal power straps, how to help you become the best power bodybuilder I can possibly be. Training through injuries, gaining strength, and now I'm going to share with you how you can get the extra mile in the gym, pushing and pulling and getting through the exercises. These are the best power straps you'll ever use. Go to MuscleMaster.com to get the full demonstration.
You're funny.
Like I said, do you like my tail?
Like I said.
And we are back for another episode of Iron Rage. I'm Dave Palumbo, joined by Lee Priest, and the two of us before the show have got ourselves worked into a fury that we're enraged, and we're finally enraged. You know, we've been a little too calm the last week, a couple of weeks. People told us we've been too mellow, and I want to really turn up the volume here. So I got you a little irritated, you know, before we started, and I think we're in a good place.
You got me a little aroused by that story of getting a huge black penis. That's the stuff Dave and I talk about before we come on air. A huge black penis. You know, the quickest way to get a huge black penis would be to probably ask a black gay guy who has a huge penis. He'll probably give you one.
What I was telling Lee is, I have, you know, we all have spam filters, and every once in a while I'll go and look and see if there's sometimes like a real email drops into the spam filter, and I don't want to lose that. So, and I noticed there's like an exorbitant amount of emails related to penis problems, and I must.
What were you looking at? What were you looking at for the computer to randomly send you those emails?
I think that everyone gets these because.
No. If that's how you want to write it, sure.
I want to break down the penis spam emails that I get. They're into two categories. There's the one category of the German penis experts, okay? And the German penis experts have it's more of like a scientific, they have a very scientific method on how to increase the size and elongation of your penis, you know. And they have they want you to click on the link, of course, which I never do, but I'll read you the email. And this is typical. I get a lot of these, but this is the German ones. So the Germans always like to say, someone has released a long-known secret for penis elongation discovered by a German sports doctor back in 1976.
Oh.
Probably before you were born, Lee, but I was around. So
I was born in 72. I was around.
Okay, you're around. And apparently there is no natural size. Okay, that means that everyone's like normal. Except porn stars have been doing this special technique that increases it for however many years. You need to see it. The solution is truly mind-bending. 87.790 brave men have already tested. I don't know how they got. I don't know where the other.
Brave men.
Yeah, but only 87.7 have bravely tested it with results varying between 3 inches and 8 inches. Okay.
8 inches. What someone added 8 inches.
Yeah. Yes. And they have some pictures too, which is pretty funny. But
you already had 8, and then you added another 8.
I don't know. You have 16 inches. You'd have to tie it in a knot probably around your thing. And that's why I think Jimmy is missing the boat with this. It's actually a spray. Hold on, let me see if I can pull this up.
A spray.
Let me see if I can pull this up.
I'm going to start sending emails out like this, but mine's even cheaper. I just send you a shoelace.
Hold on, I can actually pull it up here. Yeah, that's it.
That's
$69 per bottle. It's if you want to buy, I think if you buy 4 bottles, you get $49, and if you buy 2 bottles, you get $59 a piece. And it's free shipping in the United States too. So how can you go wrong with that?
What's the ingredients? It doesn't say what the ingredients is.
I don't know. I'm trying to find them. Hold on a second.
Watered down Viagra with MSO.
100% satisfaction guarantees. How can you go wrong? There's 112,700 happy clients.
Where's their
If you
testimonial?
order now, you get 3 bonus books with it. Penis enlargement, master
how to fucking
techniques,
pull yourself.
7 hot steps to become a sex genius, and 10 things she wants you to do in bed with her. You know.
I'm missing out, Dave. I could be doing this sort of shit.
Oh, you do puffs on this stuff. It's not like a spray. You actually suck it in. It's like an inhalator, I guess. You know.
Why don't we do a new species line for male arousal? And
I should. Oh, they like.
Oh, look at that! It's incredible.
Look, if you want to sell penis products, all you got to do is show a testosterone molecule, the guy's crotch, and some DNA molecules, and you'll go good.
And then you go playing golf with your buddies.
Yeah, and you can.
Oh, look at that! Look,
they're even showing the size difference, so you can visualize it with the banana. You know.
Oh, this is incredible.
Pump. The penis pump and no penis. You don't need to use a penis pump at all. Yeah,
that's old news now. That's old.
Yeah. That must be the German scientist who invented this whole thing.
Oh, look at this one. We got the even showing you how to rub it with the dildo.
All right, so that's
is that Elon Musk's new rocket there?
Yeah. So that's the German secrets. Right, the German secrets. They put their stuff into a little potion bottle, I guess, where you could.
Oh, very scientific, them Germans.
Yeah. And look,
they experimented on a lot of Jews to come up with that.
with the amount of advertising they're doing, they got to be selling these bottles. Someone's got to be buying them. And
the thing is, they're probably making millions. They're probably making millions.
You know what the sad part of this is? The whole thing is that when I would go to my dad's house when he was older age, and I would see products like this sitting on his kitchen table, and I'm like, Dad, what the hell is this? I was watching this infomercial late at night. I don't know. They said that this will cure my arthritis. Meanwhile, I have Arthrolyze, which is probably like the best, joint. I said, Dad, you have a bottle of Arthrolyze right here. You don't even use it. He's like, they said this will cure my arthritis. I said, Dad, you really believe this stuff? People do. People see this stuff and they actually buy these products.
I mean, like I said, even if those ads only go for like 4 or 5 months, it probably made millions of dollars in those 4 or 5 months.
Oh, crazy!
That's it.
Yeah. All right. Now the other.
Remember when that ab stimulator came out and they said it burnt fat, and they had to refund the money because it was like a false testimonial saying it burned fat because it's just like a little Thames machine you put on your abs.
Well, evidently you're allowed to lie. You're allowed to lie about penis size. You can't lie about burning fat, though, Lee.
Yeah. Well, the thing was though, I think within 2 months they stopped it. Right, 2 months. But in that 2 months, they had made $14 million off that little fucking machine.
It's better than Richard Rodriguez's thing he did with the selling the steroids on wellness. Yeah, you know what? It's all about marketing. I truly believe that you can sell people dog shit, and they'll buy it if you can market it right. Hey, it could be put on your children's end table. It looks like a unicorn.
And the good news is it starts off brown, but in a couple of days it'll be white, and we'll match the decor.
And then you can paint it. With these paints we're going to provide with you, and you'll have a great unicorn.
Yes.
All right.
The second rainbow python.
Yes. The second. It's funny how there's no American scientists who've come up with any penis enlargement, secrets, but it's the Germans
or Chinese.
Chinese aren't known for big penises, so they can't do that. But the other, so it's either the Germans or the Africans, because obviously black people, have so according to myth have big penises, so they have to have the secrets.
They always say don't stereotype us, but they always claim that one, don't they?
Yeah. Exactly. So this is the other one that I always get. Just last summer, this man, I don't merely mention his name, and his wife decided to pay a visit to one of the most sacred tribes in Africa, the legendary Sombas. They've been known for quite some time.
That means long dong in English, long schlong.
Long schlong, yeah. They've been known for quite some time by the elites. Who the elites are, I don't know. Elon Musk.
That's Bill Gates and all the pedophiles.
Yes, Bill Gates, yeah. And the scientific community for their special penis elongation methods.
Oh,
For many decades, in fact, many people have been trying to learn the insights of this African ritual, but with no luck until this man came out and did the most unthinkable thing imaginable. I'm reading the email, by the way. I'm not making this up.
Okay.
He gave his wife, his white wife, by the way, in exchange for the secret growth penis secret. In fact, it was incredible. They filmed the whole thing and documented every step of the ritual.
I've seen this. This is on Pornhub. I've seen it. This is white. This is white girl. This is white.
Be careful.
White woman.
Be careful.
No,
be careful.
I saw it.
Be careful.
Pornhub.
This will be used. Wait, this should be used wisely because it will grow your member, meaning penis, I guess. That's a little keyword. Grow your member by 4 to 7 inches in weeks. Be careful. Okay. In fact, it already created some monsters out there. There are some monster penises out there because of this technique. Oh, and if you wonder if the African tribe fellows scored on the white chick, the answer is yes. That's why I said you have to see this. So not only, you're right, there is a porn component. So not only will you get 7 inches on your penis, but the guy who learned the technique, who's going to teach you now on this website, he gave up his wife, his white wife, by the way, to learn these secrets.
Now, specifically say white wife.
Yeah. They definitely. Hold on, I'm missing all the good stuff. Hold on, I got to play this thing for you. Hold on, here we go. I got to get back.
Well, that's on Pornhub. I saw this white girl being attacked by like 5 or 10 black guys.
Lee, you can't make this shit up. Look at this thing.
Well, this is just like a dancing at the moment. This isn't anything.
No, they're saying how big the penises are that are bouncing around there.
Well,
you missed. They already showed the white wife. I think we missed that. Hold on. Maybe they'll go back to that.
This is the celebration ceremony after.
A ritual passed from generation to generation, carefully guarded by every man. This must be the guy who gave up his wife or something like that. How the Maasai tribesmen grow their penises to 14 inches. This is the secret.
The Maasai?
Yeah.
I've seen documentaries on them. I didn't know there's anything hanging out of their loincloths.
You know, I'm going to give you my. You don't know this about me, but I am an anthropologist. Did you know that I was an anthropology minor in college?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, the Maasai was what I learned about the Maasai. The Maasai tribe are pretty fucked up. I'll tell you about them in a second. But this is the website they promote. They send you to here. But you got to click. You got to click on this thing. So, but it's crazy. But they're selling you something too. I'm trying to see what they're selling you here.
Like he gave up his white wife, like fucking the Lion
Oh
King.
yeah, to learn the technique. I think they're selling penis pumps. To be honest with you, these guys.
Exactly.
I would wonder how the Maasai guys would have access to penis pumps, but you never know.
Well, they make them out of like a hollow stick. They get a big hollow stick, put a hole in the end of it, put a bit of tubing on, and just suck. And it just pulls the penis.
Oh my god! I don't want to hear the. I don't want to hear the.
There are some tribes that hang like vines on it, like they strap a vine to it. And I actually saw this on a documentary. They start them young, and they tie heavy rocks off the end of it because having a longer penis is a sign of, superior manhood. But the only problem is, this documentary I watched, some of them get that long and thing, they can't get a hard on anymore because it's so stretched out.
Right. Well, Jimmy he has a technique where he hangs a towel on his penis, right? Did you ever hear that one from him?
A towel just seems like it'd be a weird thing.
And he lifts it up and down, supposedly, with the towel. That's
you could just put a little weight on the end and put it up and down.
It's kind of funny though when you think about it, Lee, that we're probably the most popular selling products in the world are related to penises. So it's either making your penis longer or getting your penis hard, right? I mean, that was a big one. I mean, kind of Cialis and Viagra kind of solved that problem, but now like they sell herbal versions of it, still, and that people are obsessed with their penis,
And the women, and it's like women are obsessed with facial creams and creams to look younger, get rid of wrinkles and lines, and all
that's
of
a
half
little
of
more
shit.
understandable. That's a little more.
But still, it's like shit. They put all these creams around here, get rid of crow's feet, and look years younger. No.
Yeah, but you know what? I have a lot of people who contact me on a regular basis, because I get a million questions, right? About muscle building and fat loss and drugs and all this stuff. But I get a lot of guys who could be on massive cycles who are like, I can't get my penis hard, and I'm like, I don't understand what the problem is. That you're on 15,000 milligrams of shit a week. How could you not have what it is, Lee, is that most people, it's a mental thing because they can jerk off 40 times a day or masturbate, if I'm trying to be scientific here. But as soon as they're with a girl, they can't get an erection. I said, well, then you don't have an erection problem. You have a brain problem, I said. You ever hear that from guys? They're like,
I've even done that. That's happened to me once or twice when younger. It's like, you can be after this girl, she's the hottest girl at home. You think about it, you get a hard on, but then when you're with her, you get all fucking nervous and shit. It just goes, and the more you think about it, it goes like this. That's why I always hate when I see this young kid on school and they say the beautiful high school teacher raped him. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. He's a fucking young 14-year-old. The hot teacher wants to fuck him. He's fucking. It's like, because we know as men, if you're nervous or scared or shit, you ain't getting hard. There's no way you can get that hard to be raped. So that young kid went in there, did the teacher, went high-fived all his mates. The parents found out and go, oh, we're going to. And the thing is, too, now the kid looks so fucking foolish because the parents go to school and all his mates are like, I can't believe your parents told. It's weird though, isn't it? Shoe on the other foot. A male teacher does it to a female student. Oh, that's bad. But if a guy does it, you'll be telling your son, on your son, good on you.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you get your photos for dad? Tell her dad wants to go or he's going to report it to the headmaster.
It's like the boy learned, he was educated in the ways of being a man, right? For women, it's rape, but
What was that TV show with Dustin Hoffman? The movie?
Oh, Tootsie?
No, where he had the school teacher, wasn't it? One of those early movies.
Oh, The Graduate. Yeah, The Graduate.
Yeah.
I'm speaking. Speaking of movies, I think it was a terrible movie. Wakanda. I watched the Wakanda Forever movie. Did you see that?
What do you mean? You mean the insinuations about lesbians and this and gays, and the women are so strong that one woman can take down all these male fucking warriors. Oh, Dave, come on. You're being so,
I'm so woke. You know what? It wasn't even that bothered me. I just thought it was I thought it wasn't a great movie. Like, the first Black Panther was great, but I don't know. I just was kind of like, I don't know. It seemed like they spent a ton of money on this movie because the special effects were really good, the fight scenes, but it kind of like the story was kind of weak, didn't you think?
Oh, yeah. I haven't watched it. I've seen the preview come up on Disney, but I haven't watched it.
Disney, yeah. I watched it over like 4 nights because I broke it up. I only watched about 45 minutes of TV.
There is a program on Stan. That's like a streaming service we have here called Stan. But Google this show. It could be in America. It's a documentary.
What is it?
The Stan's like Netflix. It's called My Big Cock.
Oh, did they go to Africa and give up their wives?
No. You're Googling that, God knows what's going to come up when you put that in the search engine. Put in documentary after it or TV show.
Hold on.
Or My Big Dick. Could be called My Big Dick or something.
Oh, wait. Channel 4 viewers shocked by the documentary My Massive... Hold on, what is this?
My Massive Cock or My...
Cock, yeah, that's what it's called,
Yeah, and it's about... The whole documentary is about men who have a massive dick and how hard it is to live with and being stared at and all the problems they go through life with a big cock. I'm like, this is a fucking documentary. Oh, fucking hell.
Hey, you know what? They'll do a documentary on anything nowadays.
I don't want to watch it because if I watch it, I share the same my mum share my streaming platforms. I don't want her to see in
Well,
recent.
maybe your mom wants to watch it too. You know what the truth is? You might watch it. You might want to subscribe to that African tribe secret, and you might have to go give your wife up.
Do I have to give up my white daughter? Or?
You have to give up your white daughter for the secrets to get 8 inches on your penis. Would you do that, Lee? Would you give up your daughter for that? For those secrets?
It'd be interesting to see the secrets, wouldn't it? They say, we're only joking. There is none. We just wanted to fuck her.
No, they'll be like, so, it didn't work? What do you mean it didn't work?
Let us try.
It worked for us. I don't know.
Hold on. Let us give your daughter back. Let us try again.
Yeah, we'll try again. Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
it's amazing how gullible people are, in today's
Speaking
society.
of gullible people, I don't know how many things I've got, and I'm not going to do it just because I don't follow the crowd. I don't want to be told to do it, a virtual signal about this earthquake in Turkey and Syria. Can you please do a video, help the people? Me doing a video saying how bad Liz ain't gonna. That's what I say. Have you heard? Yeah, I fucking heard. It's all over the news, you dumb dickhead.
Yeah.
But can you do a video? No, I'm not going to join the crowd like when people put up black squares and shit like that. Half of you people putting up shit, it's not even for them. It's for yourself to say, look at me. Look what a good person I am. I'm putting up a video because I care. You don't fucking care. You haven't thought about the people in Turkey or Syria one day in your fucking life, you moron. So don't give me this shit. And stop sending me messages saying do a video for them. You know why that happened? Too many people. God hates them. So he wants to fucking get rid of some of them. You ever notice Syria, all these places, even Israel and Palestine are still going on again, starting up over there. The places where Jesus, the Lord himself, is meant to have fucking come from are the most fucking violent and shittiest places to fucking live. No wonder he fucking committed suicide and said, fucking nail me to the cross. I want to get fucking out of here.
We were doing so good with the penis enlargement story.
If you think he's coming back, he ain't coming back. Well, he ain't coming back to there. He's coming back to fucking maybe Australia.
No, I think what Lee means is that.
Oh, yeah, interpret that for me.
No. I want it, because you hit on a good subject. You did it in a very gross way, but you hit on a good subject. People, what you're saying is people are phonies. The people who go out there and say, oh, on TikTok and Instagram, oh, my heart goes out to the people of Turkey.
Yeah.
Let's raise money for them and saying kumbaya. And these are the people who really don't give a crap about them. People like Lee and I, who can respect all the Turkish bodybuilders and the people who train over there, and to think about what we would have to go through if that happened where we live. It's a terrible thought. So, we really, from the bottom of our hearts, send out, our condolences to the people who've lost family. And, we would love to support, the bodybuilders. I would love to say, hey, guys, come over here and train at our gym. And
too bad their buildings didn't have more support.
But, but what you're saying is that when you really care about someone, it's what's in your heart. You feel when you go out and do these phony ass videos, that doesn't help anyone. Well, all it does is try to make you seem like, oh, look what a great guy he is.
That's how they do it.
Because you're not doing anything on a regular basis. You're not helping these people there on a regular basis who need help.
Like the whole BLM and the racism thing. How many of those actors and stars now and all these high up people or even normal people who put up the black square or put up a rainbow flag every now and then? It's like, how many other posts do you see them talking out against this every day, weekly? You don't. It only comes up when, well, let's jump on the bandwagon here. Let's make me feel good about myself because I'm saying support Turkey right now.
You know what it is? We have a lot of people from Turkey who watch this show. I know that because they reach out to me all the time. And you know what? They appreciate the knowledge that we put out there on a regular basis to help them so that they can use, whatever, information from whether it be nutrition, drugs, bodybuilding training, history of bodybuilding. We talk about that entertains them. It gives them knowledge. They appreciate that. So I love our Turkish fans. I love our fans from all over because they're who support the show. And I feel terrible about what happened because I can't even imagine. We had a hurricane here, Category 4, and a lot of people lost their houses, and I can completely relate to that. But I'm not going to go out there and do phony ass videos, pretending like that I'm going to go over there and I'm going to, start rebuilding houses with them. It's not.
But look, I love Turkey. bacon, but it's like, when the thing is, they say, do these videos, Lee, and that it's like, show the people you care. And look, the people in Turkey who are in that area, they're not sitting there watching me videos. They're digging people out of the fucking ground, or they don't have internet right now. So me doing a video isn't for the people in Turkey. It's for the fuckers who are from Turkey, living in America, acting like they care. They're my people. They're my people. Then why'd you fucking leave them? Because you got out of that shithole. That's why. And you fucking went to America. But now you're like, help my people. Help my people. Why don't you go back home with a shovel, you dickhead, and dig them out?
That's. I think I'm going to. I got.
You wanted the show to be more ragey today. Being ragey.
You know what I decided, Lee? You're right. You're right. You know what? I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. I'm going to go to Africa. I have a feeling they have. Wife? Yeah, I'm going to give up my wife. I think they have secrets how to fix my heart. Fuck this. I'm not going for any surgeries. You're right. It's a scam. I'm going to get my heart fixed in either Germany or Africa. You know what? Maybe even China. China might have some secrets to fix my heart. I'm not going to the American surgeons here.
No.
I'm going to give up my whole family. Here, take my family. Can you please get my heart fixed? Yeah.
You got to give up your wife for the penis. You got to give up Logan for the heart. It's like...
I might get a third kidney. Lee, I might get a third kidney just in case I need it in the future. You know what I mean?
You're going to come home so fucking healthy with a big cock, but be lonely.
Hey, you think anyone? I was thinking about this the other day. You think anyone? Can you imagine? Like, bodybuilders are so demented. Can you think there'd be like a bodybuilder out there that would say, you know what? Rather than wait till I destroy my kidneys, what if I get a third kidney now? So that I can take more drugs and eat more food and take less care of myself. This way, if I got three kidneys working, more than likely that I'm not going to lose all three. Maybe it'll be able to handle the workload that I'm putting my body under, and I won't have to worry about taking high blood pressure medication and all that shit, right?
I wonder if anyone's ever done that, because you figure a kidney is like, how big's a kidney?
It's about this size,
Yeah, so I wonder if there's room in there if they could put one in. And
because when they put it in, they don't put it where your other kidney is. They put it in your abdominal cavity, and they just hook up a blood vessel to it.
Why everyone ever got 3 kidneys in?
I was just thinking about this the other day. I'm saying there's probably in the future some sicko bodybuilder will say, you know what? I have a feeling the problem is that the kidneys are not strong enough for all the drugs and all the stuff we're doing on our body. Let me get a third kidney. I'll put it in there. And then I can go do all the drugs I want.
Put another heart over this side.
Sure, why not? Have a secondary heart as well. And this way you can get to 450 pounds. That's probably the only way you'd be able to do it without dying.
Imagine the pump you'd get training with 2 hearts.
There you go. Think about that. Is that cheating?
No.
Would that be like if you're a runner and you got a second heart?
And Dave has disappeared. Where did you go, Dave? I'm still here live. Welcome to the Lee Priest Hour. We're going to start taking your calls right now.
I get excited. I get excited, Lee, and I kick the plug out from underneath the TV, under the thing there.
Has Sid been talking to you about maybe the new program he has in the works?
Yes, he does. You want to tease it a little bit?
Yes, I'm going to have to pull out my Priest shirt with the white collar. I got it somewhere. Remember,
we have 2 new shows. We have 2 new shows that have been suggested. Did you see the one from yesterday's After Hour show, The Good Guys?
Oh yeah, I saw it. With Johnny Bravo, Jimmy, and Greg. Yeah, but this one would be me. It's going to be called like Priest Confessions or whatever, where people send in their confessions or stuff they've done. They can remain anonymous, or you can put your name to it. And it's going to be me reading their confessions and then talking about it.
Right.
Like you'll see my reaction to whatever it is they've done. Nothing really shocks me. So, and I'm gonna.
Is the idea that you and Sid had that you would actually critique their confession? Like, would you exonerate them?
About it, critique it, or even say, "Listen, this isn't that bad. Maybe you
what
should
if
have."
What if there's a guy who sends in a confession that says, "I gave up my white wife to learn the African tribe secret to get 8 inches on my penis. It did work, but I kind of feel bad about it." Would you exonerate him for that?
Oh, yes. And I'll ask him what was it that he actually had to do and delve into it. And when he was watching his wife get banged by the tribe, did he get a hard on then or what? And, you got to.
Well, what if he says he did? Would that make it worse? Is that more of a sin?
No, that makes it more enjoyable. It makes it easier for you to. And what's it like raising the 2 black children he has now? And that his 6-year-old kids already have bigger dicks than him. So it'll be like
well, he got the 8 inches, don't forget, from The Secret, so it doesn't matter.
You just said it didn't work on him. You said it didn't work, and he feels guilty.
No. I'm saying it did work, but he did it.
Oh.
He got the 8 inches, but he had to give up his wife, but he feels guilty about it,
Yeah, he just left his wife there and went home with the 8 inches.
That's right. And then he picked up a new wife on the way, right? Yeah.
Exactly, a younger one.
yeah, exactly. He traded up.
He's taking her back next year to get a couple more.
But he does feel guilty about the whole thing. Is that forgivable in your priestly?
As long as you feel guilt, it's almost like a drug addict accepting they have a drug problem. So if he just ignored that guilt and said, "No, I don't care," then he's going to have to go to hell for that one. But because he sort of feels guilty, he knows what he did's wrong. He's asked for forgiveness. I shall exonerate him, and he can go to heaven. Just like all the pedophiles who ask for forgiveness, I let them go to heaven too.
Oh, you do?
So
okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah, because when they get to heaven, there's nothing better when that little boy or girl who got molested and killed, when they get up there, they get to see their pedophile again. It's like happy days. It's like,
no, that's not nice. That's not nice. We don't like that.
Well, I'm sorry, Dave. This is my...
this is your show. I'm sorry. I don't want to tell you how to run your show, but yeah.
Stay out of it, will you?
Okay, I'll stay out of your show. So when do you want to launch this show?
I think anytime.
So what would be the tech? People have to submit to Sid the confessions that will then be submitted to you?
To Sid. They can be anonymous, and Sid will pass them on to me. The worse the confession, the better. Look, I'm not going to be shocked by anything. Actually, I put the challenge out there to try and actually shock me.
You want to be shocked. You want someone to actually shock you.
I want to read this and go, for me to sit here and go, this guy's more fucked up than me. then you're on a fucking and then I'll write back, what is your address? I'll be in America next week. Let's party.
Now these have to be true. You don't want people making shit up, right? You want
exactly.
Truth
it's got to be true. It's going to be hard to tell whether they're true or not, but please, and really, truth is stranger than fiction. So probably some of the
only bad thing I see about this is
even if it's something like, maybe your uncle touched you and you enjoyed it or something, it's like, that's okay. You can just confess that my uncle touched me at Christmas time. I was a bit embarrassed, but you know what? I liked it. I can't wait for next Christmas. I'm actually hoping Easter comes a bit before Christmas and he comes around a bit earlier, but it's like, just let it out, be free. It's going to be like a good, Look, Leslie's got a great show, but this is going to top her show once I start helping the people.
she'll be down out in the she'll be put to pasture. But here's my problem. I have with the show. The problem is that I'm afraid that you're going to forgive everyone. That's what I'm afraid of. Is there any? It's not even
about me forgiving them. It's just about them confessing to me.
Oh, I see. So you're gonna read the confession. What it is?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I got you. I understand.
And then comment on it, give my opinion on it. If I give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down.
I understand. So if like the girl says I masturbated the dog in the house and I kind of liked it, you'll comment whether that's appropriate or not in your mind, which I'm sure it is. And
as long as the dog was happy and it wasn't hurt in any way, that's fine.
Gotcha. Okay, I understand.
Maybe next time she can try the penis butter on the vagina and give the dog a dog. But make sure it's Jay Cutler's pet butter, because we don't want real peanut butter.
Yeah,
so
we don't.
Get Jay Cutler's pet butter. I'm giving Jay a plug. Put it on the puss and let the dog go.
We don't want the dog to get any kind of indigestion or anything like that, right?
No, and peanuts I think can kill dogs, so that would be animal abuse, and you'd definitely be in trouble for that.
Hold on. What's the name of his peanut butter? I'm trying to find it here.
It's called Jay's Pet Butter.
Oh, Jay's Pet Butter.
Yeah. So that's the brand to get. Highly recommend it. My dogs love it. He gave me some to bring home.
Oh, you did try it on the dogs?
Yeah, even humans can eat it. Jay eats it himself, so you both can share it together. So you can put some on you for the dog, and the dog can put some. You can put some on the dog for you. There it is. That's it.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's. I wonder if he's selling this.
Yeah, I see a fair bit of it going out.
$13.99 for a single jar.
I'm sure Jay loves me promoting it this way to put on your vaginas and have your dog lick it off. But
hey, you know what? As long as Jay doesn't care, as long as it sells. It's sugar and salt free, no hydrogenated oils, xylitol free, no high fructose corn syrup, no palm oil. This sounds pretty good.
Yeah, like Jay eats it himself, so it's humans can eat it.
Yeah,
you can eat it. The dog can eat it. The dog can eat you. You can eat the dog.
Clean ingredients, supplemental benefits. It's got flaxseed, banana chips, and glucosamine in it.
Yeah,
I guess are those his dogs, Capone and Daisy?
Yep, that's him.
All right, so it's good for their joints and hips and
everything.
All right, there you go. Lee Priest endorsed Jay's pet butter. Yeah, the problem is everyone's selling peanut butters nowadays. I like the idea that Jay kind of made it a little different, like he can do pets, you know, because
everybody loves their pets.
Everyone's on the peanut butter bandwagon, you know.
I know. That's why we're going to come out with Vegemite, some new Vegemite product.
Yeah, you guys like that in Australia, don't you? That Vegemite.
Yeah, you call it Vaginamite.
You know what? I'll say something about peanut. I actually like nothing in the peanut butter. Like I like just plain natural peanut butter. Like I don't like sugar in it. I don't like, protein powder in it. I can appreciate it. I've tasted all the different ones, all the different butters on the market. Quest had a nut butter too.
Hey, your isolate with the peanut butter taste is good because it's not too strong. It tastes really nice.
I'm not talking about when you blend it together. I'm talking about just out of the scooping out of the thing.
I don't even like peanut butter and chocolate. There's too many of them, like Reese's peanut butter cups. Yes. It's like every time you go to America, it's like 20 different chocolates with peanut butter. It's like
too much. It's too much. It's like ice cream. And I don't know how you feel, but I can eat just plain vanilla ice cream, and I'm really happy. I don't like when there's 6,000 ingredients into the ice cream, like
that's called
Reese's Pieces and nuts.
That's because you're a fucking racist.
Yeah, that's true. Probably
you only want vanilla ice cream. I see how it is. You want your world to be just vanilla. I see.
I can do chocolate too. I don't like when people put crap in it, like that Stone Cold.
Why don't you get the Napolitan one that has the strip of vanilla, the strip of chocolate, and the Native American Indians the strip of strawberry redskin. So
that's exactly what I used to get when I was a kid. 100%.
That's the American ice cream. It's got the African Americans, the Native Indians, and white people.
But you know what? You ever go to that Stone Cold Creamery, whatever that place?
Yeah, where they mix it all in and fucking chop it up and mix it.
I don't like it. I think it ruins the ice cream. I don't want all these little pieces inside my ice cream.
But it's like when you go to those places and you just want a milkshake, but now they make the milkshake. It's got cookies shoved in. It's got chocolate running down the side of the cup and biscuits like piled this high. I'm thinking it's like when you get in burger places now doing these massive burgers. It's like, they look good, but technically you can't fucking eat it. It's like got shit hanging off it. Just give me a normal fucking hamburger.
Everything has to be overdone. And I think
that's why we go back to the penis. If you have a normal penis, be happy with it. These bigger, longer ones just look good in photos and on the porn, but really you sometimes can't do much with it. And the girls, they say they want big ones, but then they say they hurt. So they're more about thickness sometimes than length. So go for the girth.
Well, you can only go so deep inside of a female, right? You can only penetrate so much. So once you hit rock bottom and you can't go any further, now you're gonna if you're too big, you're not gonna get the pleasure you want because you can't get all the way in, right? I mean, I've
seen some of those porno movies. Some of them are taken to 12 inches and still haven't hit rock bottom. I don't know what the fuck's in their insides. They got no stopping in them. It's like, you can put the fucking cock in, the fucking reverse your fucking Lincoln Navigator in there with a fucking boat on the back, and it's still fucking going. Jesus.
I guess everyone's anatomy is a little different, right?
Have you seen some pornos? Some of them, they go in, they're like, it hurts. Some of the skinniest, smallest girls lay there, and they're taking it all like they're just fucking reading the newspaper. I'm thinking, Jesus.
Maybe there's some special African techniques of stretching the inside of the women's vagina so they can take more. So maybe it's necessary to go to Africa and get the other secrets for the women.
And have their stomach move to the side or something.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, something like that. All right.
Unless you're going through the vagina and out the arse and into the bed.
There you go. I'll get an email and we will find out where people will send their priest confessionals for Lee to for the new TV show. I'm sure Sid will put it up on RxMuscle's Instagram, and you'll be able to submit your stories. And we will,
like I said, you can keep anonymous. If they're really bad, stay totally anonymous if you want, you know.
Unless you want Lee to read your name on the air. Yeah, that's, and then in which case put your name.
And two, I'm not against sending photos. If you have any photos of any of this stuff you've done.
There you go. Now, let me ask you this question. What if you get like something from like Big Rammy or something like that, sends you like a really weird confessional he's got, and will you reveal that it's Big Rammy, or will you keep it, confidential?
That depends on them. If they say, please keep it confidential, and I keep it confidential.
What if Rammy forgets?
And I'll just say he's from Egypt, 2-time Mr. Olympia. You work out who it is. But I'll keep it confidential, okay?
I want to confess that right before the Olympia, I ate an entire Domino's pizza the night before, and it blew my fucking conditioning the next day. I thought I was going to look better, but that's why I lost the Olympia. Will you exonerate him for that?
Yes, but I'm not there to exonerate. I don't judge, because how can I judge people? With all the stuff I've done, how can I judge? It's like, I'm here to get disciples to come into my cult.
Into your priesthood, yeah.
Yes, I'm recruiting. I'm going to start a religion, be tax-free. This is going to be great.
There you go. Lee's going to start his own religion. That's right. He's going to have his own church. Yeah. He's going to have you probably have a million followers, and you can.
Well, I'm an ordained minister. Remember, I've got my ordained ministry.
That's right. And you could take donations for that, and
tax-free.
There you go. And Lee will be driving around in a Rolls Royce. People will be like, "How did Lee get that car?" I don't know.
It's going to be called like the Holy Scepter of the Shoelace, something like that.
Lee, I pray to you that this works out. And
I'm going to go to the Vatican, see the Pope, high five. There you go, mate. Woo!
Lee gets invited to the Vatican, right? The Pope's like, how's this guy getting all this money donated to him? We got to get him on our team. Call Lee Priest, get him to come to the Vatican.
If I go to the Vatican, there's a lot of Catholic priests. I'll be there all day listening to their confessions. Oh, let me guess. Young boy. Yeah, okay, get over here. Yeah. Young boy. All right. Yeah, fucking get over.
They're like, we got to get this Lee Priest guy in here. He forgives everyone. We need him.
Imagine when this Pope who dies, and they're waiting for a new Pope. Imagine everyone's in the fucking square there. The fucking smoke goes up. He goes to fucking smoke. Or they found a new Pope, and I fucking walk out.
It's possible. It is possible. You never know.
Just want to say, how you all going, cunts? What do you say?
And on that note, we are wrapping up today's episode. If you want to know the penis secrets of the Africans and the Germans, if you want to do a confession with Lee Priest, you tuned into the right show today. And I hope you guys are having a great day.
If you want me to be the new Pope, let's start the campaign now.
I'm going to zoom in. This is how you're going to take us out today's show. Can you bless us and forgive us today for our sins?
No, because if you've sinned, I congratulate you. We all sin. Everyone sins every day. So I say, keep on sinning.
There you go. We'll see you guys next week.